Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to another video. And wow, I mean, it's nice and sunny outside, so it's good to know that the lighting in this video is actually pretty good. I'm surprised. So today we're gonna be talking about something a little bit different. Yeah, a little bit, right? Yeah. I mean, it's different because at least I'm not talking about like Godzilla or Ultraman for like the 100th time, but it's whatever, I guess, right? So today we're gonna be talking about something a little bit different. So the topic is, as you saw in the title of my video, is did YouTube purge my Devil May Cry playthroughs, right? So for some of you who don't know, right, in case you guys are not aware, I also been trying to do at least like sort of gameplays for my channel because I want to kind of expand everything that I do just a little bit. So instead of me just doing like toy reviews and talking about certain things all the time, I would like to branch out a little bit. And so far it's been good so far. For the most part, at least, right? And so of course a long time ago, I can't really say exactly when because it was, I know somewhere around last year, but it's whatever, right? So I did like Resident Evil Zero gameplays, right? And obviously that didn't really go so well. In fact, I ended up like kind of like stopping the series on as a whole. There's only 7 parts uploaded, obviously. So if you wanted to go check it out, I mean, there's no real point to checking it anyway. You don't even hear me talking or anything like that. It's just the gameplay. And originally, that was my plan, was to do it more professionally. That was my original intention. But the reason why I stopped, it's because they weren't really, I don't like to be that person and complain about stuff like this. But it's like those videos, they didn't really get as much views as I wanted it to, because doing those videos, it's not easy because I'm doing it mostly live, meaning whatever mistake I make, I mean that's it. That's where you know what I mean? And I remember even when I was recording, it was a mess, because I'm doing it directly from my PlayStation 4. So when I record, there's restraints. You know what I mean? It's like, how do I even say it, right? Like I said, if I make a mistake, that's it. You're gonna see it. You know what I mean? Like I don't really have like any editing or like that, and there's nothing wrong with that. You can make good YouTube videos and not have so much complicated software. You know what I mean? So yeah, So eventually I wanted to go back to doing it, and that's when I was like, okay, let's start a little small. How about I do like maybe like Killing Floor 2 vids here once in a while, but I've only did like 3. I mean, I don't mind making more, but those are more to like for fun, you know what I mean? That's not really more like to do like an actual gameplay of. So that's when I started telling everyone here, you know what? How about we do like a legit playthrough? Like how a lot of other people do it. So I've decided to play Devil May Cry, right? And it was I'll say it. It was a pretty good, successful playthrough. All in all, I did 20 parts, which is pretty good. I beat the whole game. To me, that's an accomplishment. Because like I say, my Resident Evil Zero, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Didn't really do so well with that, right? So obviously, you're probably thinking, what does this have to do with YouTube, right? I'm looking at my live chat right now, and I've a lot of you really want to see some more Godzilla stuff. Okay, listen, tomorrow, if things go well, I'll try and review the giant Godzilla figure, okay? But right now, we're talking about something else, so hold your horses, all right? So, why am I bringing YouTube into this, right? What does this have to do with me, right? Well, I've noticed now I probably have mentioned it before. I mean, but in case none of you are remember or anything like that, I've noticed that my Devil May Cry playthroughs, they started off really well. My first part was getting a lot of views. It was up to like I think like 97 views at the time, something like that, and it was going higher. That might not sound like a lot, but to me it is. And remember, this is mostly a relatively small channel, I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm almost, we're trying to get to like 1,000 here, but like, you know what I mean? And like I said, I'm mostly known for my toy stuff and my Godzilla stuff and all that. And I want to kind of expand from that and just not do so much of the same thing all the time, you know? So I know that as much as everyone wants me to do a Godzilla video and all that, and that's great because that's what I like. That's what I love, you know? But once in a while we have to do at least something a little bit different, you know what I mean? So the reason why I'm bringing YouTube into this is because I feel like this might be a systematical kind of thing. Maybe it's the system, I don't know, but for some odd reason, while my videos were gaining tractions and and I was looking at my analytics and things were going pretty well, even the view counts were going up, the amount of people, it was great. But then out of nowhere one day I woke up and I've noticed that the view counts they're like down, but like dramatically down. And I'm like, wait, hold up, why is my first part down to like 50 something views? That makes no sense, because the way the YouTube algorithm works is that once you click on a video, there you go, you add a little bit of points to that. So to me, it's like, well, what's up with that? I'm, you know, and I've even contacted some of my friends too. I ask the best I can game. He's another YouTuber that I talk to. I don't know if he wants his real name. I don't know if he wants me to tell him his real name. But I'm just gonna assume no, so I won't say his real name. But let's just say that we're pretty good friends. And I've even asked him too, like, why did my view counts went down? For an example, when I uploaded part 5, it gained a little bit of traction, only had like 27 views, but then I checked the next day and it went down to 7 views. And I'm like, wait a minute, that's not good, because that's not the only video that has that. My other videos, specifically my Devil May Cry ones, had relatively nice views going up, and then the next thing you know, they just kind of back down again. And it's like, that's not how the system works. It really doesn't. Everything is supposed to go up, not down, unless we're talking about dislike to like ratio. But that's not the point that I'm talking about, right? And understandably, yes, YouTube does make a lot of mistakes like that. I've definitely seen situations, where it's like a video will be doing well and then it's like it's just kind of gone or something like that. YouTube is very lazy when it comes to like trying to help creators out with what's going on. And the reason why I bring this up now is because most recently a YouTuber that I watch, his name is Cynical Reviews. He's a very good YouTuber. He does like a lot of movie reviews. I suggest checking him out. But recently he did a movie called Music, I believe, a very, very terrible movie. Please do not watch it. And if you have Twitter, please don't tweet about it, because the director will literally harass you endlessly. Just thought I'd point that out there, because it was a really interesting video. And even he said it too, that it was gaining lots of attractions and all that. But what happened is that, well, his video kind of disappeared, right? And he did a video talking about it. I tried to find the video. I don't know if he deleted it. I'm not sure, because for some reason it doesn't show up. So I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube did something to his video. But he did one where like the video he did on the movie, it just kind of disappeared, right? He didn't get any messages from YouTube saying that it got deleted or anything. It just kind of like, it's just gone. Even when he tries to search it up, he tried a whole bunch of things. He couldn't even find his own video. And when he looked at his analytics, things were going pretty well for the video. Everything was going up. The click rates was crazy. And then the next thing you know, boom, it just kind of like stopped, because the way that the chart works, it goes a little bit like this. It's like a pie chart almost. No, not a pie chart. It's like I don't know. I'm not good. I'm not good with math, so I can't really say exactly what kind of chart. But let's just say it has to do with a line and it goes up and up. You know what I mean? And it was going way up, like super up. We're talking about maybe like 1 million impressions, something like that. And then boom, it just kind of cut off. Like his video just kind of disappeared, and he's losing traction because of that. And even when he tries to contact YouTube about it, they said that they're doing like a manual review of it, which is odd. It's a very, very confusing story. But basically, I don't want to say that they deleted the video, But that's kind of where the idea is. It's kind of like they take down the video, but it's not like deleted. It's just like not there. It's very hard to explain what happened, but because of that, his video lost a lot of views, and I think he had to even re-upload the video again because of what happened. And because of that, he lost a lot of traction. And long story short, because he's a much more bigger YouTuber, obviously, if he wanted to put ads or something like that, he would kind of lose that traction. Like, for an example, if he had monetized the video, what that would mean is that if that video gets taken down for whatever reason or like that, that means whatever money he made from that video, he probably lost, and that's a big deal, right? So you're probably thinking, what does that have to do with me, right? Well, it's like the same thing, except his is worse because one, he's a bigger YouTuber, and so it affects him more, not counting that if he has a paid promotion, because when you have more than 1,000 subs and all that, you can monetize your videos, you can make money off of it, and that's pretty good. There's nothing wrong with that. But like I say, because of what YouTube did, he could lose all that. Now, obviously, nothing bad is gonna happen to him. He'll still make videos and like that, so it's nothing like too serious. But at the same time, YouTube did a very, very poor job on trying to fix this situation. So yeah, it gets kind of, you know, very annoying, basically, right? And like I said, I feel like that it's not the same because I'm only affected with like the view counts and all that. But with him, it's more major. But what I've also noticed is that if you look at my later Devil May Cry playthroughs, they barely get any views. And it's like, why? I mean, I kind of got like stuck because I was thinking, okay, maybe it's my audience. Maybe they just didn't like what I was doing and they had no interest in watching them. It could be that. I try very hard not to think about it because making those videos, it's not really easy. Like I said, as soon as you start recording, you can't really stop, you can't really take a break. And then even with your audio too, I had times where you could hear like echoes in the video, and I don't want that. And that's annoying because I wanted to make this playthrough enjoyable, but I can't, because of the stuff that I have. You know what I mean? And you're probably thinking, oh, Josh, just buy better equipment or something like that. First of all, buying better stuff is expensive. Even if I have the money to buy them, I don't even know how to use them. I would have to find like a friend that knows, because I know a few people that do gameplays, and it's like, uh, it's not easy. And so it's very annoying when YouTube does stupid stuff like that, where you're making a video and it's like your view counts just automatically disappear like that, because my impressions went down for my Devil May Cry videos. Like, they lost views, they didn't get that much impression clicks, and basically, nobody watched them. Like, I literally have videos that are like 5 or 6 views, and it's like, man, because like, you spent a long time playing the game, and it's like, it's hard. You want to show it to people, and it's like, and like I say, I was very conflicted because I don't know if that's my audience. I don't know if they just lost interest and they don't want to watch them. I don't know if it's because of that, you know or if YouTube really did messed up on this part. I really, really don't know. This is like a big mystery, honestly. And I talk about this now because in April I plan to continue with the playthroughs. I want to continue playing with Devil May Cry 2. And if you know a lot about games, and you know a lot about Devil May Cry 2, I already know someone's going to say it, but I know it's not the best in the series. People consider it the worst in the series, but honestly, I don't care. I enjoy it. Well, for my own personal sake, but it's whatever. That's not the point. But the point is, I want to go back to doing more of that. I'd like to do more, obviously in April, because my original plan was to not be on YouTube at all for a good portion of March until I see the new Godzilla vs. Kong movie, because I want no spoilers on YouTube, because there have been times where I scroll and they're like, oh, Godzilla vs. Kong clips, and I'm like, oh, no, 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 no. I can't have that, you know. No, like when you wait more than a year for this movie, and it's like, damn, for someone to just spoil it just like that, though. Oh man, and you can't avoid that. Even when I'm avoiding watching Godzilla content, you know, forget it. You'll still find those clips on there, so it's hard, you know. And I tried taking a break, and obviously it didn't really work out. I'm here, you know. I'm still doing video, so you know what? I might as well just come back and just at least be just a little bit more careful. You know, it's fine, I guess. You know. So yeah, this is like one big mystery. Honestly, I don't know what to think of this. Honestly, I feel like I should have addressed this maybe a little bit sooner. But obviously, like I said, I took a break. That break didn't last long, so I guess I'm back here on YouTube. So yes, you'll see me do videos here and there. Hopefully, if things turn out okay tomorrow, you know, depending on my schedule, I'll review the giant Godzilla figure that I have right here. You know, and we'll get on to some more stuff eventually. You know, we'll see what goes on. You know, and remember too, you know, like you don't have to watch all the stuff I make. You know, I'm not forcing you guys or anything like that. You know, I would never do that, you know, because I know there's a lot of YouTubers that probably, you know, do that. They kind of abuse their audience a little bit, but you know, I'm not like that. So I would never force you guys to watch something that you don't want to. But obviously, it does make me curious to what happened with my Devil May Cry playthroughs. Like, did YouTube purged my videos? Did they was there just some kind of like mistake in the system and that my videos just so happen to not pop up everywhere or something like that? Did my audience, like I said, maybe they didn't want to watch this, maybe they don't really care about it and thought they just leave it aside or whatever until I make other content? Because like I said, I'm mostly known for my Godzilla vs. Kong toy hunts and just stuff related to that. So if I try to do anything else, I won't really get like notice or any attraction. And obviously, I don't blame my audience or anything like that. Obviously, the YouTube algorithm, it's like very off. You know, I hate to blame everything on the algorithm because there's so much more. But honestly, that just shows you how weird and ridiculous YouTube is sometimes. So, you know, just so I let you all know, just in case you are not aware of that stuff, because if you want to make YouTube videos, it's good that someone tells you this stuff, you know? Because obviously your favorite YouTubers are not going to tell you. Maybe they will, maybe they have, I just don't know, but you know, it's always good to be very informative about stuff like this. So, I guess let's try and answer the question. Did YouTube purged my Devil May Cry playthroughs? I give it a 50-50. I want to say yes, but I've noticed when it comes to like my last two parts of my playthroughs, they got at least some views. So who knows? I don't know what to say about that really. But if you are interested in seeing my playthroughs, like I said, get ready for April because I do plan on continuing the series with Devil May Cry 2. I already have the first part pre-recorded, so there you go. Yeah, I guess that's about it. I don't know what else to say. That's all I have to say, really. And like I say, I'll do the toy review tomorrow. Hopefully, if nothing happens, because you know I have school and college. You know what I mean? So that's my main focus first before this. You know. Also, if I have errands, you know, I'm not always gonna be constantly making videos, but at least I try my best. You know. So without further ado, I'm just going to end it right here. So stay safe out there. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.